Good morning, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. You know, when you make plans, there is usually things that you're more excited about than other things. Well, today we're doing something that I am very excited about. Something that's been on my radar since this trip started. I knew when we got here, there was something I was gonna get to do that I really want to do. Some of you guys are gonna really enjoy today's video, and some of you, not so much. But I'm excited and can't wait to show you. Welcome to Dearborn, Michigan. Do you guys have any idea where we are? I gave you several hints on our drive here. There's one right behind me. We're at the Henry Ford Museum. Sorry, GM and Dodge guys, today is all about Ford. Good news, bad news. Bad news is the Ford factory tour, which I thought we were gonna do. You can do it today, but they're not producing any cars. So she goes, you wanna go see an empty building with a bunch of machines in it? Because there's no trucks over there right now. So that's not available today. But there is a 600 car antique car show, Model Ts, out here at the Greenfield Village. So we're doing the museum and the village.
So many photo ops in this beautiful building. I just can't pass it up.
Who do you think rode in this one? It's a guy that we like all of his places.
Let me reference the sign. Old Teddy Roosevelt. I just can't imagine putting a president in this. Like, seems crazy.
You know what the sign says?
What?
Teddy didn't like cars. He wanted a carriage.
Oh, really? I mean, we're like 3 feet into the museum and I'm already impressed.
Gotta get his map. That's right, Bubba had to get the map so he knows where we're going next. Where to, Bubba?
Yep, a motorhome, 1975. You want to get one? Looks pretty sturdy.
It's probably built better than the one we have.
I bet it's heavy.
All right, we have the starting lineup. We have Daddy, Ashlyn, Kayla, Bubba, and Mama.
On the mic, get set, go!
So, can we have one of those?
We can.
We can have that?
That's pretty. I mean, I don't know how we're gonna afford it, but if anybody has an extra out there and wants to donate it to us, we'll take it off your hands.
It doesn't take car seats.
Yeah, I bet it barely takes 2 passengers. We better get it before we get too old. We're not gonna be able to bend down or get up out of it.
This place is awesome. I'm trying really hard not to overfilm, but we've basically been through like, I don't know.
2 rows?
2 rows of this place. And it's awesome. This is awesome.
This is pretty cool. I have family members that have these Hallmark ornaments. I bet they'd love to see this. So put a little of this in the video, please. It's really hard for Kevin to walk by this plane and not make a joke. Can anyone see why?
What kind of plane is this?
What's that say?
Ooh, let me tell you. In case y'all haven't figured it out, this is actually not a Ford museum. Yes, it's by Henry Ford, but it's the American Innovation Museum. So it's about everything that happened when America was developing.
Well, I was wondering, I'm like, why is the McDonald's stuff in here from back in the day and all the airplane stuff? I couldn't figure it out. Try again. I don't believe that.
What?
I feel like you started with them all lit up. Whoa! It's all the way to the top. That dance.
Got them all.
Electric dance.
You do it. By the way, the dance is the technique.
That's all I got. At 400.
You weren't doing the dance right.
She's got your dance technique.
The museum is huge. Like, it's overwhelming, the amount of stuff in that museum.
I agree, and I will also say if you're not into cars or history or any of that, you should still come just to see the building. I mean, look at this. It's just a beautiful building all around, so I'm glad I came.
It's also more than just cars. It's about like the history of America and how it became America. It's really interesting, but we've already walked 5,000 steps and 2 miles in the museum. Our traveling partners are already starting to not be happy.
Fail.
And we only have 3 hours left until this place closes. So we're going outside to the village, and it's supposed to be 26 acres of walking.
I think we'll be lucky to get in 0.6 acres of walking.
So what is the Greenfield Village? Well, the best we can come up with, it's like Colonial Williamsburg, but about the 1920s era, where everyone's in costume. It's when the Industrial Revolution was going on, and this is a whole city where they think they're in the 20s. There's supposed to be Model Ts driving everywhere. All the buildings are recreated like it's the 20s.
It looks pretty awesome. I'm excited.
We might have to get a Model T ride because our partners are tired of walking.
You think Model Ts have stroller storage? Oh, you got a horn. It's like a person driving.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I thought for sure you'd have to have a worker.
No, that is a worker driving.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was just in street.
You're not gonna let you. They're gonna let you drive a Model T around.
It'd be cooler.
Well, maybe it's yours. Okay, maybe it's theirs because there's the car show.
Oh, yeah, probably so.
By the way, there's a 600 car show throughout this entire place. Lucky us, it's only happening today and tomorrow. I just love all these cars driving around. I finally found something involving cars that Alicia thinks is cool.
I do. So if you didn't know, my grandpa, he had old cars like this. And so it's just bringing all those memories back for me because he's no longer with us. I just love this. I love seeing the cars sitting here, but especially the ones that are driving. Like, it's so cool to see them actually running.
Also, everyone is riding bike. Look at this guy in the bike. So right here, you have to ride period-specific bikes too.
Ashlyn, Kayla, watch him get up on his
Let's see how he gets up there.
Watch how he gets on. Don't mess up, you're on camera. Whoa, like a pro.
Hey, you want to try that?
No, thank you.
This is pretty awesome. I think it's time we do an epic video montage. Start that music. Y'all hear that? Yeah, it's time. This place is awesome. I hope y'all enjoyed the epic montage. Hope it wasn't too long. I do get carried away every time I see cars. This place is great. You could spend all day, actually you could spend all week here and never see it all. This place is huge. We're taking a break because I think the kids might be done. We're letting them play on the playground right now. So what do you think about all this stuff?
I think it's awesome. I wish we had more time to spend here. Like if we could come back for a few more days, because I think you could easily spend a ton of time here.
You know, what's interesting is like, we're getting a different experience because this car show is only today and tomorrow. Otherwise, it's normally just a recreated city.
Yeah, I'm glad we came today instead of yesterday. We had plans to come yesterday, but that didn't work out. But I think this is awesome. The fire truck that just passed by, it has a big sign and it says same day response. I think that's hilarious for a fire truck. So don't let your fire get out of hand because they might not be able to get to you till tomorrow.
So after 5 hours, over 10,000 steps and 5 miles, we're tired and hungry.
But we could also stay here all day if we didn't have our little passengers.
So this was the light version of this place. We skimmed through it as fast as we could, trying to keep our traveling partners happy. But now it makes sense they offer a season pass because you could literally come here for the whole year. There's so much to do here. We didn't even go in any of the houses or the exhibits here. We just looked at the cars.
Right, and it's something to keep in mind. Like if you're in the area for like a week or 2 or 10 days, get the season pass, because if you come back just like 2 or 3 times, you get your money's worth. Plus you get discounts on things throughout the little village.
So if we decide to come back and do some more, we can use the tickets we already bought and they will apply it to a membership if we want.
Oh, so we might come back. Maybe they'll be doing the cars on the assembly line one of the days that we have left to adventure. If
they decide to run the assembly line before we leave, we are coming back. Hey y'all, where's my family, you might ask? Well, they're not in front of me and they're not behind me. That's because we made it back to the gate of the village and they decided they were no longer walking. So now I'm walking by myself back to the truck so I can go pick them up. We've already walked close to 6 miles and we haven't got back to the truck yet. Bill, this one ain't for you. Of course the police here have a Ford Mustang as a police car. Why would they have anything else? Well, the day wouldn't be complete unless we decided to eat at Ford's Garage Restaurant. What an awesome place to eat. If you've never tried a Ford's Garage, you should check it out. Really good food. Plus, it's all about Ford. We're back at the Henry Ford Museum. That's because that right there, the factory tour where they assemble the vehicles. We're back to see that, but this time we did our homework. We called ahead to make sure they're in production today. All right, we got our tickets. Now we have to go on the tour bus and take the ride over to the factory. Did you enjoy that awesome tour of the Rouge Factory? Yeah, we did too. Unfortunately, we couldn't film everything, but it was awesome. Normally when you do tours like that, there's things about it I don't like. Loved everything about it.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. I knew the assembly line would go semi-fast, but it went a lot faster than I thought. I think I would have stress if I was required to work there, because I'd be like, oh no, did I forget?
So it started off with 2 videos. The first one was about the history of Ford, and the second one was about the history of the F-150. And then they take you into the assembly line where you see there's trucks for days. It's a 10-acre building with trucks everywhere, and they never stop. People are always moving. There's things happening everywhere. The trucks just keep coming.
Yeah, she said, I think that there's like 250 workstations along the line. So each 1 or 2 people are in a workstation. So that's a lot of moving parts.
And then when you're done there, they take you up top and let you see the roof and the entire plant, which covers a lot of ground. You can also see Detroit in the background. And then they take you to the final showroom area where it shows all the trucks and cars that have ever been made in that factory, all the way to right now it's the F-150.
And I'm pretty sure every car in there had an MSRP of about $3,500 or less. Some of them were like $1,400 from the 40s. So I wish we could go back to that. That'd be kind of awesome.
Yeah, you could get a 65 Mustang, which was built right here in this same factory, for like $2,100 back in 65. If you ever come here to the Ford factory, make sure you do the tour when they're actually running. It's worth it. This was probably the coolest part about this whole Ford experience.
You should go online, he'll have to tell you where, I don't remember, to see if the line is running for the day or if they're producing cars, because not every day they are. Like when we came on Saturday, they were off. When we got here today, they were on a 30-minute break, but they came back and we were able to see everything. So you just want to make sure that the line is running, I think, if you come to visit.
Yeah, if you don't get to see the cars moving, the experience is still cool, but seeing them build the cars, that's pretty awesome. Why, hello there. Would you guys like to see a tour of this campground we stayed at here just outside of Ann Arbor, Michigan? Well, I think it's time for another episode of Tour This RV Park. Welcome to Indian Creek Campground, just south of Ann Arbor, Michigan. This campground is really nice, but it's in the middle of nowhere. So get used to looking at corn. Corn, 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 and corn. And this RV park is right in the middle of it all, and it's a pretty awesome one. This is the main entrance. There's a gate to get in, a gate to get out. That is the main office where you check in. They also have a store, and that's where you rent all your amenities that you can do here at the campground. They got one of these here too. Girls, how do y'all like the jumbo jumper?
Good. I love it too. I give it 2 thumbs up.
That's how you know you've been asking her how many times she loves things, because she goes straight to 2 thumbs up.
Oh, they have putt-putt.
They have helmet.
Okay, on our left we have Water Wars, which by the way we've never played, and gem mining.
Wappy.
They have a swimming pool. We haven't been in it yet because it's pretty chilly. It's the second week of September, but it's still open.
They have kayaks and a lake.
They have something that we've never played before.
Did I use my number 1 driver or my number 3 driver?
They have disc golf. We've never played this before, but we're about to give it a shot. This is the first hole, and the basket is right there. You wanna go first?
No, I won in putt-putt. You'll be going first. All right,
Number 1 driver, maximum distance flyer.
let's see what you got.
Here we go.
Wappy.
Oh, he took.
Oh, man.
Whoopsie.
Can I
Now
That
what?
was not maximum distance.
Now what do we do?
I think I pulled something.
Hey.
All right, Alicia, you're up. Choose your weapon.
Well, obviously I gave you the good one.
No, there's 2 drivers.
That's number 3. That's not for maximum distance.
It says so on there.
No, it says for long range straight line.
See, mine went curved. Yours is gonna be long range
Oh.
straight. All right, everybody, cheer for mommy. Say 1, 2, 3. Let's go, mommy.
1, 2, 3, go mommy.
Oh, mine went the same way as yours. It's the wind. The wind carried them that way.
There's literally 0 wind. Look how much wind is on this lake right here.
Instead of the leaves.
This is gonna be a long game.
Volleyball court.
All right, our first hole was not very good. This is gonna be a real long game.
Oh.
That Frisbee just went in the woods. I have to go get that. There's a charge for that if you don't get it back. That's pretty good.
Woo! Not in the woods.
Basketball court! I'm gonna need y'all's help to get my Frisbee. It's deep in there. See, it's right there. But these things have big giant thorns on them. So I'm sending you guys to get them. Come on, you got it. You can do it. Good job, guys. I knew you had it in you.
Thanks for the assist.
Oh, sorry.
Oh! Did y'all see what she just did?
I could have done that if you had paid me to do it. Were you filming?
Yes. I was trying to get an epic shot of you making it and you just hit me.
Sorry, y'all. I was trying to do it for you.
All right, everyone be quiet. She's got about a 15-foot putt for bogey.
Switching out the driver.
Everyone quiet, quiet, quiet.
Right on the field. Oh, man.
Oh. Shh, golf clap, golf clap. Hey y'all, guess how my golf game's going? Did I mention that this RV park is built in the cornfields? Literally, in the cornfields. Do y'all see it yet? Oh man, it's so far back here. Ooh, there you are. Found you. Alicia, where are you? I'm throwing from here. Hey, do y'all want to see how far back I am? Let's look at Alicia. Hey, y'all. You know, cornfields aren't as easy to walk in as they make it look in the movies. Hey, hey, Caden. Oh, whoa, I thought I threw it really far. It barely made it out. Ready, set, go.
Oh, what the hell?
They have an RC track. We don't have RC cars, but we can have a family race.
They have a 25-foot leap of faith for all you daredevils. Also, they've got zip lines.
Way down there. And this is the end point. I think it's 750 feet. They have a walking trail.
I had a casualty. I can see it, but there's zero chance we're gonna get it. It's down in the ditch. Y'all wanna go see? Somebody reach out and grab it.
Sure wish y'all could reach that for us. We just bought one for the RV park. One down.
My children of the corn.
Well, now we're down 2 Frisbees. That one's way out there.
I hope these Frisbees aren't very expensive. Maybe we should have only gotten 2 instead of 5.
We're about to find out how expensive they are.
Every scary movie you've seen where they're trying to get away from the bad guy and they go run through the corn, there's no chance you're running through that.
Well, I mean, if he's a bad enough guy, I might run through it.
That's movie magic right there.
So the disc golf game is done, but now we're right here by the start of the zip line and they have a climbing wall.
They've got goats and alpacas and even a horse. Horsey's over there.
They got a kitty cat. Now let's go find out how much we owe them. Not all of them made it back. There's one in the cornfield and one in a ditch. $20 later, and we have made ourselves all square with the pro shop here.
They have playground.
And this is our site here. Huge pull-through site. We have a pretty big yard. It's not as good as the one in New York, but it's still a pretty good front yard. We have an awesome fire pit built in. We have a picnic table and we have like our own flower bed right here in the front yard. There's enough room to put the toilet holder down if we want. And you can see pretty big sites between us and our neighbors. Full hookup, water, sewer, and electric. So far, no problems with the water, no problems with the sewer, no problems with the electric. Everything here has been pretty awesome. Welcome to Buddy's Dog Park. Buddy! It's not really a dog park, it's just a field area right here in front of the RV. And by this field where there's a bunch of cows, and Buddy has made lots of friends.
Okay, so right by our campground is a bathhouse and restrooms. They also have a cold water dishwashing station out front, so you can wash your dishes if you want. We've got a few cabins right here. There's also a lot spread out throughout the campground.
So what did we pay to stay here? We paid $57.78 a night to stay at this campground. I think it's a pretty awesome campground. It is out here in the middle of nowhere. It's very peaceful, it's very quiet. It's about 50 sites, I think. It's been a really good stay, and it got us close to Detroit and Ann Arbor. Would I come back? Absolutely. I actually did not think that this is what Michigan looked like. I did not think that when I got to Michigan, I would be surrounded by nothing but cornfields. But here we are. For those of you who are saying that we didn't give Michigan a chance, you're right, we didn't. We actually just came here because we needed to achieve our goal of hitting 40 states by the time we turned 40. So for this year, we needed one more state, and Michigan got the call. So we jumped up into Michigan barely to get our sticker for Michigan, but we have an entire trip planned. We're gonna go up to the Upper Peninsula. So don't you worry, we're coming back to Michigan. Will we stay here? Probably not, because we've already been here, but we will come back to this area on our way through.
And I would absolutely stay at this campground again. I think it's nice.
Oh no, it's perfect. I just think that we shouldn't have a repeat.
Oh yeah. We could go to a new place. But if you're coming through here and you just need a quick overnight, or you want to stay for a week, I think that's a good place to be.
It's really quiet and it's very relaxing here. You know why? Because corn doesn't make a sound. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We love you. See you in the next one. All right, guys, I know this whole video has been all about Ford. Now, we love Ford and we love sharing it with you guys, but we know several of you guys have GM and Ram vehicles out there, and we want to share this with you. So I went looking for something for you guys specifically, and I found this awesome museum here that covers GM and Ram products. Are you guys ready to go check it out? I can't wait to share it with you. I'm just playing, y'all.